Bitcoin has done it. For the first time ever, BTC has crossed $125,000, marking a historic milestone in cryptocurrency history. In today's video, we'll analyze what's driving this surge, look at technical indicators, explore investor sentiment, and discuss realistic future predictions. Welcome back to Cryptocurrent Pro, your daily source for accurate and up-to-date crypto news. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any market updates. Current market status. As of October 6, 2025, Bitcoin is trading around $124,881 after reaching a peak of $125,689 just a day earlier, the highest price in its history. Short-term volatility remains, as always in crypto markets. Support levels are near $121,600, while resistance sits between $124,400 and $125,200. If Bitcoin breaks above that zone, the next target could be $126,000 to $127,000, $126,500. So what's really pushing Bitcoin to these new heights? Let's find out. Institutional adoption. One major factor behind this surge is institutional adoption. Just this past week, US-listed Bitcoin ETFs recorded net inflows exceeding $3.25 billion. BlackRock's IBIT ETF led with $1.78 billion, followed by Fidelity's FBTC at $692 million, and ARK21 shares adding $254 million. This shows that large financial institutions are becoming increasingly confident in Bitcoin as a long-term asset. Institutions tend to hold larger positions, providing stability even during market swings. Their involvement signals legitimacy to the broader financial world, attracting even more investors and driving prices higher. Macroeconomic influences. Macroeconomic conditions are also playing a key role. The ongoing U.S. government shutdown has created uncertainty in traditional financial markets. Investors are turning to safe haven assets, and Bitcoin is once again being viewed as digital gold. With inflation concerns, a weakening dollar, and global economic instability, more investors are using Bitcoin as a hedge. When traditional markets shake, decentralized assets like Bitcoin often shine. ETF inflows and regulatory developments. Bitcoin ETFs have revolutionized market access. Now both retail and institutional investors can gain exposure to BTC without holding it directly. That convenience increases demand and drives prices higher. In addition, favorable regulatory developments in the U.S. have improved investor confidence. Crypto-friendly policies make institutional investments safer and encourage further adoption. With both ETF inflows and regulatory clarity, Bitcoin has the capital and confidence it needs to keep climbing. Historical perspective. To appreciate this moment, let's take a look back. In 2017, Bitcoin touched nearly $20,000 before a massive correction. In 2021, it reached $69,000, fueled by institutional and corporate investments. Now, in 2025, it's crossed $125,000, showing how far the market has matured. Each new milestone builds credibility and attracts more participation, further accelerating adoption. Market sentiment and community trends. The crypto community is calling this period Uptober. Historically, October has been bullish for Bitcoin, and this year's momentum proves it. Social media sentiment is overwhelmingly positive, with predictions of $150,000 or more by year-end. FOMO, the fear of missing out, is also fueling the rally as new investors rush in, pushing prices even higher. Segment 7, Technical Analysis. From a technical point of view, Bitcoin is looking strongly bullish. It's trading above both the 50-day and 200-day moving averages, a classic bullish signal. Trading volumes are high, showing strong investor participation. Support sits around $121,600 and resistance between $124,400 and $125,200. If BTC breaks above that zone with strong volume, it could aim for $130,000 next. If not, a small correction could present buying opportunities for long-term investors. Expert predictions. Experts remain optimistic, yet cautious. Standard Chartered's head of digital assets projects Bitcoin could reach $135,000 soon and potentially over $200,000 by year-end. Analysts recommend watching macroeconomic trends, regulations, and ETF inflows to gauge the next moves. While excitement is high, remember, Bitcoin is volatile and corrections are part of the journey. What this means for investors. For investors, Bitcoin crossing $125,000 carries key lessons. For long-term holders, it reinforces Bitcoin's strength as a reliable store of value. For short-term traders, volatility means opportunity, but only with proper risk management. And for new investors, it's important to stay grounded, avoid FOMO, and invest responsibly. Diversify, research, and plan your entries carefully. Conclusion and call to action. Bitcoin's historic $125,000 milestone is a reflection of institutional confidence, macroeconomic uncertainty, ETF inflows, and strong market sentiment. While the road ahead is unpredictable, the fundamentals look solid for continued growth. What do you think? Will Bitcoin reach $150,000 this year, or is a correction coming soon? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the latest updates right here on Cryptocurrent Pro.